coffee. Nothing great going on. Just thought it would be great to kind of see the snow. It's beautiful. I think we got about 4 to 5 inches maybe. Just did my devotion. So I thought, okay, might as well just look at it for a minute, see what's going on. It is cold. We're supposed to get, I hear like another 4 or 5 inches tomorrow, but I don't know. I just think it's gorgeous, don't you? Let's see. I had toys everywhere here. Beautiful. Isn't the snow beautiful? I don't know what I'm going to do today. I had planned on working today, but that wasn't, that's not a go. So I thought, well, I'll just sit here and look at the snow for a minute. What do you all do on a snow day? That's my question. Like, what do you do on a snow day? Watching people shovel. They did get out early and started cleaning the roads, so that's nice. We'll go for a walk after I drink my coffee and check it all out and see what it looks like. Did you all get any snow? It's like, I wish I had some hot chocolate and make a big pot of chili or something. I'd love to have, I don't know, Christmas is definitely makes it feel Christmassy, that's for sure. It seems like it always snows after Christmas. So this is a nice treat to get actual snow before Christmas, or for the Christmas season, you know. I saw my one granddaughter posted where they were making Christmas cookies last night. Thought that was cute. That sounds fun too. And then my one daughter put her Christmas tree up yesterday. So definitely snow puts you in the spirit. What about for you? Oh man, snow's falling off the tree. So it must be kind of warm because the snow is falling a little bit here and there. Okay, so let's go for a walk. I have no idea what that noise is. I couldn't tell you. Sounds kind of scary. Hopefully no trees or anything's falling. I don't know what that was. I don't know if y'all could hear it or not. All right, you get to see my messy porch. I thought it'd be fun to just look at the beautiful scenery if I don't fall and break my neck. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm not 67. I know, you just made 6'7", I'm sure. Let's see if I can fix this. All right, thanks for being here. Isn't it beautiful? I think it is so beautiful. Just want to record the pretty snow. What are you doing? Is it snowing where you're at? Disney fan? I can't go too far out into the yard because I don't have internet. Hey, how's it going, Asmus? Is it snowing where you're at? Or is it warm? Do y'all live where it's warm? Or do you live where it's nice and Snowy too. Isn't it beautiful? I love the trees back here. I think that is cool too. I feel like I'm walking in a winter wonderland, right? Snow, yes, you're getting snow. There's just something about it. What do you all do on a snow day? Do you sit around and drink hot chocolate and have a movie day? Do you have snowball fights? I don't know. We built a snowman last time it snowed. So I don't know what we're going to do today. Might be a movie day. I was hoping to get some stuff done, but it's just so pretty. I just want to enjoy it. Snowball fights, yes, they're the best. Oh, you could kind of see the snow falling a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Snowball fights are fantastic, most definitely. Snow angels, do you make snow angels? I don't know what we'll do today. They're saying the roads are bad, so we'll see. Yes, snow angels. Awesome. Oh. Just a wonder, you know, I think it's so cool to think about. If it was rain, what is it? A foot of snow equals 1 inch of rain. We always seem to get all this rain during springtime. And it's like, this was rain, it wouldn't be very much. And then we get this beautiful, instead of rain, we get this beautiful white stuff. Pretty exciting. Hey Chevy, how's it going? Is it snowing where you're at? Anything exciting going on with you all today? Just trying to try to decide what to do on a snowy day. So cool. Not really. Nothing exciting. Yeah, I know. The weather changes things sometimes. It's like, oh, I had this big plan, I have a to-do list, and now it's snowing, and now no to-do list. Kids are off school today because of the snow, so that's nice for them, I guess. Always liked having a snow day off when I was a kid. So, I don't know, what's your favorite? You don't have a favorite snow activity? I wish I had some Christmas lights outside. That'd be kind of cool. Had the lights reflect on the snow. That'd be pretty. Right? Catch up on all my YouTube, I guess. I do. You like snow days? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm always just so amazed. The beautiful, beautiful white stuff, you know. That we just walk. See the pretty snow. See what's going on. Oh, a red bird would be pretty about now, right? I like all the colors. I wonder if we'll get a sunrise or if it'll be too cloudy. Usually the sun's showing by now, but I guess not today. The pretty things God has given us today, right? I might have to make me another cup of coffee. Good morning, Hippie Gypsy. How are you doing? I love the snow. Isn't it awesome? Try to catch you every once in a while. It's like I'm so behind on all my YouTube stuff. I need to start watching all my videos. So with it being so so snowy today, I'm hoping to catch up on everybody's videos. thank you. I think it's beautiful too. I love it. I think we ended up getting God's masterpiece. Amen to that. I think we ended up getting like 4 inches or something. I live in a camper, but yep. So let's see, it goes to about here. So more snow than it looks like, for sure. I'm in Texas. We don't get much snow. I was saying earlier that it seems like it always snows after Christmas. So definitely, what's the word? Put you in the holiday spirit with all this snow, for sure. Sorry you don't get much. We lived in a camper for 4 years. 4 years ago, we lived in a camper for almost 10 years now. Different one. We have the other camper in the back. My daughter lives in it, and then we live in our camper. This is the house. See if I try not to go too fast. This is the house that we bought to remodel. But as we got in there, I like this house a lot. It was his grandma's. We bought it. We're hoping to get it remodeled, but once we got in and started getting it ready, then we realized it was not fixable. So probably going to tear it down maybe. I'm not positive, but the whole foundation is gone. I think it was built, I think it said 1920 something, and whoever built it, it's on we have kind of a wet land, and the foundation just wasn't strong enough, you know. We found a place condemned, and the guy said if we pay rent 3 years, we can have it. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, we got this really cheap. Oh man, I just stepped in a big thing of snow. Didn't realize it was that thick. Didn't realize it was that far. So, yep. We live in a camper and on this land, and was hoping to do that house, but it didn't work out. That was the game plan. But you just go with the flow. Not the land, though, just the house. Oh, I see. So you still have to pay rent on the land, but the house is paid for. Fixing it up while we live in it and gonna sell it. Oh, nice. There you go. Flip it. Make you some money. That's always nice. Yeah, we have 2 pieces of property. I was hoping, the one house I paid a lot of money to get it fixed up, the floor fixed, but rest of it's gutted, and we got it real cheap, so I went ahead and bought it. And then but we're not really doing anything with it. But I like this piece of property the best. Hi, Trick Shot. How's it going? How cold is it? It is like 30 degrees, so it's not horrible. So that's good. Not horribly cold, but cold enough. I have my gloves on and everything. So, but I think Monday morning it's supposed to be 1. So kind of worried about that. It's like, I hope everything doesn't freeze. But this has been warmer than it has been. So that's good. Is it a wet cold down here? It's miserable. Oh yes, it sounds miserable. Yuck. It is, I mean, you know, when it's like that, it's just even worse. At least the snow kind of insulates stuff instead of just rain. The rain almost makes it worse, I think. I don't know. Because the snow is nice because at least, you know, like I said, it insulates it and it's beautiful to look at. Sun kind of looks like it's trying to come up, but we still have more snow on its way, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I was hoping to capture while it was snowing, but I was asleep. I went to sleep so early last night. My I have 4 daughters. One of them called me at 7 o'clock and I had fell asleep and I didn't even realize it. So it is nice when it snows. It is nice. My husband hates the snow, so he worked for the county, so he had to go in at 4 o'clock this morning so they can have the road, get the roads cleaned and everything. So he's going to be working a lot this weekend, and so he is grumpy. 2 boys and 2 girls. Aw, so you have 4 kiddos too. Nice. All right, I'm going to go fix me another cup of coffee, and we'll find us a spot to sit in. He built me this porch, which makes it so nice. But it even snowed in my porch. That wasn't cool. I'm like, what? It never snows in my porch. So the wind must have been good. But it didn't look like much until I saw my fence. And I'm like, all right, that's deeper than I thought it was going to be. All right. I'm going to make me a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back. See if there's any crazy drivers today. Bless him, right? Poor guy, I feel bad for him. I had 2 boys, and my fiance had 9 years. My choice gave me my 2 girls. Oh, how awesome! I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, we started having kids when we were 16 and 18. We were married 36 years. Isn't that crazy? It's 36 years is a long time. Definitely had some ups and downs and all arounds. And you just never know what your life is going to bring you. But you stick with it. Amazing things happen, right? And it's like the longer you're married or longer you're with somebody, I don't know, you just get this bond that you just can't describe. So very blessed that I was able to that we were able to stay married. We've had our moments, I'll tell you that much. But it's pretty cool. We still get on each other's nerves, of course. I think I get on his nerves, but he would never admit it. I always say that, like, oh, I'm getting on your nerves. No, you don't ever get on my nerves. Yeah, right. I'm like, you're just being nice for some reason. But my kids are all grown. My oldest is 36 years old because we got married when she was 3 weeks old. And then our youngest is 29. And we have 8 grandbabies. Oh, yours admits it? Well, at least yours admits it. Yeah, mine don't. He's like, oh, you never get on my nerves. Because I'll say, you're on my nerves. He's like, well, you never get on my nerves. Maybe that's just his way of saying things that making me feel guilty for me saying it. My oldest is 23 and my youngest is 13. Oh, so awesome. My kids were big into sports, and most of them anyway. And we had all these activities. And now I have like this horrible empty nest syndrome. It's like, And then now I have the grandkids, and they're just starting to get into activities. But it's like they forget to tell me, or they're busy. They have 20 activities at once, with you having a 13-year-old, I'm sure you understand. And so I do. I miss, at the time when I was going through all that, it's like, oh, I just want to rest. I want to rest. And now that they're all grown, I'm just like, oh, I miss it. I miss it so much. Believe me, I understand. I bet you do. Good morning, Debbie Sue. How are you? I have been praying hard for you, girl. I've been watching your videos that say chicken up on you. I'm so glad you're here. We're just looking at the snow. I bet you have snow. Not me. My story is interesting. Yes. Well, tell us. Sitting here chatting, just looking at the snow. I thought I would just go live just because I think the snow is so gorgeous. Such a blessing from God. Thank you for your prayers. Of course, Miss Debbie Sue. A couple in August when I got so sick, when you were talking on your last video I watched about you just sleep all the time. That's what I did. I mean, that's why I wasn't doing many videos or anything. All I wanted to do was sleep and sleep. We do have snow this morning. Isn't it gorgeous? I was married to a narcissist and he somehow won custody. No way. They're so full of themselves. They know how to manipulate things. I'm so sorry about that. So he still has custody, or are those your older children? I think we got about 4 to 5 inches of snow. What about you, Debbie Sue? My boys have been alienated from me for 13 years now. Oh, hippie, I'm so sorry. That is a rough one. It is, I raised, I think, very strong girls. I always taught them girl power, girl power. So I have a couple of them that like to just go do their thing and not keep in touch with me. And it's the heartbreaking, and I couldn't imagine. I mean, makes me deathly sick whenever they don't just let me know they're okay. I bet I'd struggle with it too. Probably 3 to 4 inches. Yes. Mine is, I was walking a minute ago and it looked, everything looks about the same. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, there must have been a big pile of snow right here. I just like sunk. Wasn't expecting it. Yes, hippie says. I don't know, prayer. At one point, my doctor's like, I think worrying about your children's making you sick and everything. So one of my devotions, I don't know if you watch my devotions, but one of them said, surrender it. And I'm like, I think I did, but I just did it again. I said, I surrender it. And the next week she called. It was just amazing that, how God works. And I know that sounds cliche or whatever, but it's true. Once you truly surrender it to God, miracles happen. I really believe that deep down in my heart. I mean, it's just like, I'll tell you, like this one time, my oldest daughter, she had to have kidney surgery. And it ended up being a longer process than I expected it to be. And, my husband had to take off because I had 3 kids at the time, and he had to take off work and he lost his job. It was terrible. It was around Halloween when she had her surgery. And, it was a reconstructive surgery for her reader, which goes from your kidney to your bladder. And it was a UPJ obstruction. And so just the whole process was more complicated than the doctor had said, and the healing. So he had to take off work for some time, and FMLA wasn't around in 1996. It didn't come into effect until 1997. He lost his job. We had no money. We didn't know what to do. We had the new house, the new car, blah, blah, blah. And now it was horrible. And then he finally gets a job. It's like minimum wage. And he had been bringing home good money. And it was to the point everything was going to be disconnected. How am I going to buy food? How am I going to get Christmas presents? Blah, blah, blah. And I prayed to God. I said, God, you gave me these kids. That's my job. Whatever happens, happens. You know, Food Banks didn't want to give me any food because we had the new car and everything. And so I just couldn't get any help. And then after I prayed and I let it go, I went to the mailbox and there was like $550 in the mail. I'm like, what? That paid my bills. You're talking 1996. Paid my bills and got some groceries. The next day I go into the mailbox, it's like $300 or $350. I was able to buy the kids Christmas. I mean, yeah, we came from Big Lots and the dollar store, but they were little. They didn't know no better. You know, they were still young enough not to want something extravagant at that point. And wow, what amazing. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but I didn't know what faith really was until that very moment. It was so amazing. And it was all taken care of. And then do you know what? My husband, they like tripled his pay because he had to prove himself for 90 days or whatever. And they ended up giving him a big raise right at Christmas time. And then we were back to normal. All because we had faith in God, you know? I'm trying, thought ahead. I know, right? I've invited all mine for Christmas now that the house is at least where they can come. I'm praying. Good for you. That is how God works. It is. It's amazing how God works. And you think you know, you think you surrender it. You think you do all, but once you let it go or surrender it, but it's hard because this is your heart. This is your, especially when it comes to your kids. It's just hard to let it go. It is too hard to let it go sometimes. It's like you gave this is my responsibility or my thing, but I have a hard time. It's like, how do you give it, just surrender it and give it? Because it's still part of me when it's your children. It's a fine line there, I think. I definitely know what faith is, Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares Lord. True. I know. I just never had experienced it in that type of way. So it was hard for me to understand it like I did that day or that week, really. I'm like, what? You know, when we were down to nothing, below nothing, it was crazy. And just, I thought I had faith in God, but at that moment, it was just different. It changed me. And I'm not preaching to you, Miss Hippie. I just trying to give you hope. That's all. Because sometimes it feels so hopeless. So having a little thought, sharing the story might give you a little bit of hope. No, I appreciate you. Oh, good. I didn't want you to think after I said it, I'm like, oh, I hope she don't think I was preaching at her, because I'm not. Because my heart goes out to you, girl. It really does. Thank you for talking to me. Of course, you know, we, like you said, in Jeremiah 29:11, he has a plan for us. We don't know what it is. You know, sometimes I just say, I hope I hope that I honor you properly when I do my prayers in the morning. I hope I honor you and show me the path. Because sometimes there's so many distractions out there. How do we know when it's a distraction or if it's the real thing? It's so confusing. These things are so confusing. Thank you, love. Oh, you're very welcome. I didn't come in by accident this morning. There you go. I like that. Positive. I know there was something, I'm like, I'd rather go sit in the house, be warm, catch up on my YouTube channels, on everybody's YouTube stuff. And then I'm like, God just kept telling me, go live. So here I am, showing his awesome wonder with this beautiful snow. You just never know where God's leading you. you know, like what I find real interesting is like the other day I made a wrong turn somehow, and I've tried this a million times, and I'm like, how did I make this wrong turn? But then there was an accident later on the road I'd normally take. Is like he just puts you in the put you in a spot where you're supposed to be, like a painting. It is like a painting, isn't it? So gorgeous. You know, things happen and you're like, I need a sign of something, and something weird happens. It's like I had a plan for today, and then the snow came. They have a travel advisory and all this stuff out. It's like, okay, well, I guess my plans changed. So, uh, whatever you have on my, that's what I'll do. I don't know what it might be, but there's a reason. Definitely. I know I want to walk the yard, but I can only go so far. But we'll try it again. If it starts glitching, I'll have to come back to the porch. But I just think it's so gorgeous. This is up. There's a big toy in my yard, in my porch. We were on the other side of my yard. Now we're gonna go. If I don't fall. Let's see. The sun's really, I really want the sun to come out. I think it'll be so pretty on the snow. God's protecting you from something. That's right. You never know what it is, but something for sure. I think it'll be pretty. This is in Indiana. Relic, where are you at? Do you have snow? We're supposed to get more snow tomorrow. It is beautiful. I love it. I love that God gave me this wonderful place to feel part of nature. You're in Georgia. There's no snow there. Oh, man. What? Snow just makes me so happy. BK, dang, I wish we had some snow like you do. I'm shocked our ski resort is open. Yeah, you're at a ski resort and there's no snow, just fake snow? My sister lives in Maine, aka Narnia. So she probably has tons of snow all the time. Relic, I'm in Texas, I feel ya. My husband wants to move to Florida, and I'm like, no, I don't want to leave my snow. He hates winter. He hates winter. I don't know. I don't want to live in Florida. I've lived there before when I was a child, and there's too much sand. Sand ruins a vacuum cleaner. Literally looks like Narnia where she is. Really? Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. I appreciate y'all being in here. If you don't mind hitting the like button and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. I'm putting my gloves on. I don't mean to be all over the place. Oh, Yvonne, how are you? How's your day going? I thought I'd just share my little snow that we got. I bet it's snowy where you're at and cold. I think Wayne said it was like -5 the other day. I'm glad it's not that cold here. It is. I tease her about coming out of the wardrobe. That's hilarious. I haven't seen The Adventures of Narnia in forever. Just starting very cold. Very cold. It's not too cold here, thank goodness. I think it's like 30, but it's going to be 1 on Monday morning, so I'm really, really dreading that. You need to watch it. Yes, I do too. Maybe the grandbaby would like to watch that. I'm thinking a movie day today. I can't decide what to do. I wanted to work today. That was on my to-do list, but since they have a travel advisory, I guess that's not going to happen. It's just like, nope, not today. It's like a, kind of like a fluffy snow. It just kind of it doesn't stick. I don't know if that'd be a good snowball fight snow or not. Just blows away. Hey Mark, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you too. Let's see. It says I lost connection for a couple of minutes. Uh-oh, I might be too far out. My internet don't reach to the back of my yard. I like my back of my yard. That's why I don't go live on my videos for my devotions, because it won't reach out there. Dang it. It isn't even getting below 30 at night here right now. Oh wow. I gotta go and get up and moving. Love. Oh, thank you, Hippie, for stopping by and chatting. If you ever need anything, give me a holler. My email is in my description, on my homepage or whatever you call that. So give me a holler anytime you need to chat, girl. My church, whoa, I just fell. I was reading and not paying attention where I was walking. My steps are super slippery. Hold on. All right, I made it. Sure. My church did the Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, that's what it's called, Chronicles of Narnia. It was so good. No, you're fine. It's my internet. Oh, have an amazing and blessed day, and thank you so much. You're very welcome, Hippie. Hope you have a wonderful day too. God bless you. The trees look beautiful. It is gorgeous today. I think the camera don't do it justice. Okay. Oh no, I know. I just went right down. I have a ramp because my dog got older, so we built a ramp for him, and I fell straight down it. See all my marks. But I had to get stairs built when I got sick. My doctor said I just kept falling a lot. So he said, okay, you got to start building different kind of steps and stuff. I guess the ramp is going to be be a problem. No, just snow covered, but not hurt. Thank you for asking, Debbie Sue. Hey, AA, how's it going? Thanks for being here. That was, I wasn't expecting, then I tried to get up and I just kept sliding even more. I guess I went to get the snow shovel out. And, whoops. I have a lot of layers on. Oh, here's a truck. This is where my husband works. For the county. At least they're out plowing today. Doing their thing. He had to go in at 4, so he's not a happy camper at all. Not at all. I have blankets and coats and gloves. So that made it worse when I started falling. I couldn't catch everything. I'm like, oh no. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Oh, it just made a message. Made a ding, so I'll read it here in just a little bit. Isn't it nice to have Debbie Sue join us today? For sure. It's rough when you don't feel good. It's just like your mind wants to do 1,000 things, but your body won't let you. Hugs and kisses to you, Miss Hippie. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm drinking my coffee. Get warmed back up after all that. My hand got right in that snow. It's weird, like I feel like I could do all these things, and then my body just is like, nope, not gonna happen. Sorry about your luck. Like, we were getting some stuff out of the shed yesterday, knowing that it was gonna snow and everything. And it just seemed, before I could do so many things. It's like, all right, I gotta wait for my daughter to come help. I can't get it all done. Yes, I want to get up and do everything my body says. Nope. Exactly. That's exactly, Debbie Sue. Oh my goodness, I tell you. I when I was sick in August, I'd be like, "All right, I'm going to get something accomplished today." And I'd go do something. And 4 hours of work made me sleep for 2 days. It was just the craziest feeling I ever had. It was just like I just could not get going. So then I was doing like taking iron pills. I was taking all these pills to try to boost my energy. And then I had to go, for my skin cancer. I was talking to my dermatologist about it all, and his best friend had the same problem I was having. And he said the iron actually hurts you more than it helps you because of what was going on with me. The body actually separates it. So I quit taking the iron pill and just started eating differently. And here it is, December, and I'm just starting to get a little bit of energy up and starting to feel like I could get things done. But being not doing stuff for all those months is just like almost have to rebuild my muscles or retrain my muscles or something. But the bad thing is, he did say my eye will stay red for a year, and nobody said anything. So most people say they don't see that my eye's red, but man, it drives me crazy. I did a live with my brother on Tuesday, and then I do my lives on Thursday for the Revelation study, and I could see it, but nobody's saying anything. So nice thing is my glasses kind of cover it, so I try to keep my glasses on as much as possible. But when he told me, it just broke my heart when I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, it'll stay red for a year." I'm like, "You didn't tell me that." I might have rethought that, but I know I had to have that surgery. But it's scary when they do, cut on you or something, because it's like, what's it gonna look like? My poor stomach has so many scars. I've had C-sections and all kind of, uh, a hysterectomy and all those things. So my poor stomach looks like it's just been through war. Glad you're feeling better these days. Thank you, BK. Me too. It is nice to start getting my energy back and start. I don't sleep so much anymore. It's like, thank goodness. Yes, it is. It is scary. I just feel like sometimes they don't give you enough information. But I had debated on. I did a Mohs surgery for my face for the skin cancer, and I debated on doing it, but it had roots, he said. So it was either radiation or Mohs surgery. Mohs surgery was one time with checkups, or the radiation was like weeks worth. And I go about 2 hours away from my dermatologist. I'm like, all right, we'll just do this. So it still itches and burns. And he said that's kind of abnormal, but because of the location is the reason why. So I'm like, okay. But that pancreatitis, that's what I was so sick with. It just wore me out. And then I just started doing, eating like natural foods and drinking honey and all that stuff. And it's crazy how much, if you change your diet, how much it makes you feel better. But we've been so busy and doing all these things, I've been eating bad again. I started feeling bad again, and I switched back slowly but surely, eating my yogurt in the morning and doing all that stuff. And I'm building my energy back up. It's like so weird how that works. My stomach is the same way. One surgeon told me he would just use the community scar since I had already had 3 surgeries in that one place. Right. It's like when you have a C-section, they just keep using the same scar. Isn't that crazy? I'm sorry you've had that many surgeries. Yes, your diet can help so much. It does. It's crazy how much your diet really changes it up. There's a lot of surgeries. I have a community scar. You poor thing. BK, always get another doctor's opinion. Also, if you aren't getting answers. I had 2 polar opposite answers from 2 different orthopedic surgeons. Really? I really like my dermatologist, so I felt very confident there, and they were so awesome and felt good about that. But for my pancreatitis, my gastrologist is like, here I am in the hospital, and they were giving me medicine. I'm like, oh, what's this for? And they got offended because they asked what the medicine was for, and then they released me, no directions, no guidance, nothing. And then I had to go back for colonoscopy, and they just sent me a letter in the mail to tell me the results, which was good results. Did have 9 polyps, and they removed them. They were all benign, so that was good. And We'll see you in 10 years. They never addressed my issue, and I'm really concerned that looking back at my medical history, there's something wrong with my liver. I've always had an issue with my liver, but they didn't do anything about it. I need to find a good gastrologist. But I don't like my insurance. I've actually more surgeries than that, but the one place had been used 3 times. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, a lot of surgeries. I'm sorry, Miss Debbie Sue. Yes, that is true, BK. It does sound rough, Miss Debbie Sue. Oh, you always have such a good spirit and so happy, though. I think sometimes when we go through all these rough things, it almost makes us more sweet because we have empathy and we feel for others, which it's rough that we go through these things, but we can, I think sometimes when you go through a lot of rough times or different types of challenges, it softens you. Not that you need it softened because you're so sweet, but I know for me, it's like, all right, now I understand why, even though somebody might look okay, they're not moving fast because I was always fast, 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 and now all of a sudden I'm not fast anymore. At least you like your dermatologist. I do. I really like my dermatologist, and they're the ones that taught me about how to take care of my pancreas. Not my gastrologist. My freaking dermatologist taught me what to do. If it wasn't for my dermatologist, I'd probably still be sick in bed. But he taught me how to fix myself. God always brings me through and makes me stronger. Exactly. Exactly. I agree with that 100%. I mean, if I kind of look back and go, how did I not do my daily devotions? Because if it wasn't for that, I don't think I could get through the day. That gives me that strength to get through and something to hold on to. And then I'll be darned if I didn't do it before. And maybe that's why it was always a fight and flight mode and angry all the time. And then you do something as, it takes you 10 minutes to do your devotions and it just changes your whole day. Isn't that crazy how that works? Oh, hi, Adrian. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. We're just looking at the snow. God is good. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here, Miss Adrian. We got about 4 to 5 inches of snow, I think. Loving it. Debbie Sue, my body seems weak sometimes, but my faith is strong. Amen to that. Yes. Debbie Sue says hi to Adrian. It is beautiful. I was walking around, but I kind of slid and fell, so I think we'll stay on the porch now. Oh well, I love it. I love the snow. Oh well, send some here, right? Somebody else is on here from Georgia. Relic was on here from Georgia, so it's not even 30 degrees there. It's cold here. Hi, Miss Daisy May. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've talked to you. I think you were on the other day with us. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Is school out? Yes, they called it last night because we had gotten a winter storm warning issued to us. So they ended up calling it last night. My granddaughter was at basketball practice, and at the school, and they called school out and they stopped here for a minute, and I had picked up some Santa presents, and So she came by to pick those up and said now they don't know what's going to happen because they have all these sport activities and everything going on all weekend long because they're on travel basketball with the school and all these, I don't know, part of the school or something. And she said, I think they're going to cancel everything. So who knows what this weekend's going to bring. Well, the children are happy. They are, but they're doing uh, synchronized e-learning. So I guess they have to be on the computer like you're regularly going to school. And I don't really like that. I don't want everybody to see my house. And then, like I have 4 children. And I was thinking if I had all 4 of my kids, they're old now, but at the time if they had that, that'd have been crazy. There's no way. That'd have been a crazy household. Teachers talking, kids talking. You divide them up, but still, that would have drove me crazy. How could you manage that? That's right. I forget about that. We were so blessed. We didn't have none of that stuff. We didn't have to do the snow makeup days. We don't have to do none of that. Oh, the sun's going to shine. I think the sun shining on the snow will be beautiful. And I think it might come out. I'll keep an eye on it just in case. Yesterday, I did my devotion. I'm sitting on the front porch. And all of a sudden, the sun comes out in a weird way. And it almost looked like the trees were on fire. It was the weirdest look ever. There's no privacy. Nope, no privacy. Even our regular moments in life, there's no privacy. It's crazy. I was talking about that, did my brother's live, and we were talking about the apps. I don't know if you all watch that 60 Minutes, but they're talking about the AI chatbot or whatever, and kids are telling them stuff, and it was sexual undertones, and this girl ended up, unaliving herself, and the AI chatbot didn't help her. Just I don't know if they encouraged her, but they're suing the AI chatbot people, I guess. And how horrible. And then when I broke down with my car, my daughter said, "Oh, get on Life 360 so we could find you," because I didn't know where I was. And man, they ask all these questions, and then it was like constantly tracking everything you do, everything. And I'm like, what? I knew when my daughter's phone needed to be charged. It would give me notifications. It would tell me like how many times she used her phone while she was driving and things like that. I'm like, all right, I just uninstalled that. It was crazy, crazy. Yes, it was on 60 Minutes this past Sunday. It has watch the full episode. I mean, watch the one that says full episode, I think. So Margie Taylor Greene's at the beginning. Then the AI chatbot story is next. And I don't know if they've separated that, but definitely watch that, especially if you have children, to know, because you can get on as kids. And they said there's more to that story if you do something. And I didn't understand I didn't pay it that much attention to how to hear about the rest of that story, but it's quite scary. I know, shaking my head, right? It's ridiculous. We need to go back to Nikia's Blackberries and Ham Radio. Nikia's Blackberries and Ham Radios. There you go. I want to just, this technology thing drives me insane. It does. We must be careful with what we share. Yes, for sure. Oh, it's popped out. Let's see if we could get it good. Oh, it's not going to show on we'll just keep looking at it. Maybe it'll eventually show. But yes, I think we have a smart TV. And I guess everybody does these days. I don't know. One of our TVs isn't that smart. But anyway, our smart TV in our front room, it has a mind of its own. It changes channels on us. It may or may not work. It's hard. We mostly watch one channel on regular TV. And it's hard to get it sometimes. It just kind of like wants you to be on the internet or something. My husband, he gets so mad. He's like, I'm throwing this TV out. Where's the old type TVs? So we're having a lot of trouble with the whole internet, smart TV things. It's crazy. Your TV's the same way. Doesn't it drive you crazy? I don't want a smart TV. I just want a regular TV. I want to be there with hot cocoa in your yard. I know, me too. I was talking about that chili and hot cocoa. And wouldn't that be nice? I have coffee in my hands right now. But Yes. It's so gorgeous. I don't know that it's showing you just quite on the screen as I can see, but the sun's coming in and it's glistening on that tree. It's just gorgeous. I love I just love all this snow, and I don't know what it's gonna look like after it snows tomorrow. They're saying another 5 inches. Old CRTs are collector's items now. Oh, really? I tell you, the TV we have in our bedroom, it was a smart TV from about 8 years ago or something, whatever brand it is. Anyway, like YouTube freezes it, but the Netflix and Prime Video and all that no longer supports that TV. So basically, all you get's regular TV, and it doesn't freeze or anything. As long as you don't turn on YouTube, it doesn't freeze. And so I'm like, when he gets frustrated, I'm like, just go watch the TV in the bedroom. It'd be a lot easier. You don't have to mess with it. I miss the old TVs. And the thing that I miss the most, and this is, I know this sounds crazy. I might have talked about it on one of my devotions. I miss the most where people used to just stop by and hang out. Now it's all this texting and calling and all these things. But just stop by and say hi. I miss that human connection. You didn't have all these rules about calling and texting and all this stuff. And the human connection is just getting less and less. And I think that's why I like the YouTube thing, because especially lives, I get the human connection again. Do you I mean, it was always the rule. You made a little extra at dinner time because you never know if somebody was going to stop by. What happened to all of that? I don't know if y'all can see the snow falling off the tree. It's so pretty. My TV is never on. I can't take the noise as I'm mature in my 50s, but hubby has it blasting. Right. There's so many times that people walk in my house because my daughter lives behind us, and then my husband comes over from work. I don't have the TV on. I'm like you, Adrian. It's, quiet is is more, less is more. So I know sometimes it's nice just to have the TV off and have your own thoughts and not be distracted. But we do watch TV like from 8 to 10. Usually that's when we fall asleep anyway, but we have a few little shows we like. I miss gathering in the kitchen and just talking. Oh, yes, me too. The house that I raised the kids in is the front room, a dining room, and then there was like kind of like a breezeway, and then this beautiful kitchen. I just loved my kitchen. And then so whoever wasn't cooking or whatever, there was a like an island/bar. They sit there and talk to me while I cooked, and then we'd all sit around the table in the dining room and play board games, do puzzles, eat. I mean, it was just an amazing time, and I miss it so much. It makes me sad that I don't have that anymore. Sharing recipes at Christmas time, we did we baked cookies. So me and my 4 daughters, we bake and bake, and it was funny. Out of my 4 daughters, one of my children is not. She's learning, but she's not a good cook. All right. And but when we baked our cookies, the deal was everybody had to do at least one recipe. That was the rule. After you do your one recipe, you can either make more cookies or you can do the dishes. Well, she always chose to do the dishes. She didn't like to do the recipes. And it shows now that she's in her 30s because but I will say she's learning and she's starting, and she regrets not doing more recipes, Um, but that was one of our favorite things. I mean, our kitchen was hustling and bustling. We made, I don't know, usually we made 50 bags to pass out. We'd go to I'd send the kids, we'd make our bags, send the kids with bags, bowls, whatever it happened to be that year, whatever creative thing. And they'd go to the neighbors and pass out all the cookies. And then that's what we gave people at Christmas time, along with their presents, and it made them so proud. And but my kitchen was so full, it smelled great, it was a fun time. We'd have Christmas music playing, those kind of things. I just miss them. I miss them so much. Thanksgiving, and I always had that rule, like, don't bring. I always had open house on Thanksgiving. Well, it was more set for Thanksgiving, but on Christmas Eve, it was open house and I had the different foods. But I didn't like anybody to bring their food. I had a menu, I stuck with it. Don't bring anything, just bring yourself. I just wanted you to be there, you know? That way, nobody. Sometimes when you have a pitch in or something, people don't want to come because they don't know what to bring, blah, blah, blah. So I made it where you only bring if you want to, you don't have to, you know, and that way people felt more welcome to come in. BK says, I miss cooking with my dad every night. So glad he taught me to cook when I was younger. Aw, so many things to miss. I know. And it's not even, that's good that he taught you to cook too, but it's just that human interaction I think that we're getting away from. And at the moment, it's just like what I said a minute ago. It's like at the moment, you're like, oh, do I have to do this? And then later on, as you get older, you're like, oh, I miss it so much. I think. I miss my mom. I watched her cook when I was little, and then she taught me. Oh, I my grandma. My grandma was loud, boisterous. There was screaming, and I, you know, now that I'm older, I don't think it was screaming. I think they were just very loud people, and so my kids always dreaded going to her house. We would go to her house Christmas morning. She made this huge breakfast. All the cousins and aunts and uncles were there. It was so loud and so crowded. It was crazy. But man, do I miss it. I mean, just to have her back, just for a minute, would be such a blessing. Sorry, talking about moms and dads. I miss my grandmas so, so much. The kitchen, was how we learned how to cook grandma's recipes in the kitchen. We watched, laughed, talked while looking. Exactly. It was the Waldorf salad. We actually always talk about that around Thanksgiving because we'd go to her house when I was a kid for Thanksgiving, and every time she'd make me make Waldorf salad. And so I had to cut all these apples up and all these fruits and always dreaded it, but I'll never forget that. You know, I'd never make it again. But it was just one of those things. And then whenever she passed the baton to me, my mom is not a cook. So she passed the baton to me when she got older and said, it's time for you to take over Thanksgiving. She came to my house that first time and sat with me and brought all these really old recipes that called for the craziest things. I never knew that's how you make stuff. And she came to my house, spent the night with me, and said, this is what we do, and this is how you're going to do this. And I learned I'm not allowed to have pie crust unless it's homemade. But man, she taught me so much. That one night, I wouldn't say night, it was the night before and the day of, she taught me so much. And I just so appreciated it. She did tell me, don't ever let your mom make Thanksgiving. But my mom made Thanksgiving this year. But she married somebody that can cook a little bit. Interaction is almost lost in households. The kids all have tablets. I know, right? Does it not? We don't go out to eat much or anything, especially now that with my stomach issues. But does it not drive you crazy? You go to a restaurant or something and you see everybody on their phones. And what about the interaction? It's like, can't y'all have a conversation? Or now there's 2 games I play on my phone, but I don't really like pay attention, unless I'm alone or something. But when my husband's around, I might play them, but I'm still 100% engaged into our conversation, and it only takes me a minute to play them. If I ever get the chance to have kids, I'm not buying them tablets or smartphones. It would be cool to have the ability to homeschool as well. Oh man, I homeschooled my children for 2 years. And hindsight, I wish I would have kept them homeschooled, but I think it goes by your child's personality. And so some of my kids didn't have the personality for that. They needed that, the sports and the interaction, but you can still do that as homeschooling. But anyway, it's a lifestyle. It's not about just homeschooling. It is a complete lifestyle. It keeps your family together in so many different ways. And I think they learn so much more at home than they do at school, because school, that you're divided and the tension's divided. You have all these distractions, and when you homeschool, you can teach them regular stuff that they really need and include all the other things too. It was amazing. It was my favorite 2 years of my life. I was having kids today. Yes, if I was having kids today, yes, I agree. I know. I think the school system, I don't know. I just think there's too many distractions. What is it real? What really matters? What do they really know? Okay, I was a math teacher, right? When they walk out of the school, do they know how to balance a checkbook? Do they know how to budget? Real life skills aren't really taught in school. You're taught whatever history they want you to have, whatever math they want to, it's what goes along with standard testing, not necessarily real life skills. So I'm torn. I mean, not that I'm against schools per se, but I think the curriculum needs to be adjusted. I really do. And then you got the safety thing. But my personal opinion about all the safety stuff is, if we treat people with respect, though, if you follow the golden rule, I think that we wouldn't have all the safety issues. That's just my opinion. When I did my practicums when I was in college, my kids were already in school. My youngest was just starting school when I was doing my practicums and stuff. So I had to go, when you're getting your degree, I have a secondary education in mathematics, but you still have to go to elementary, middle school, high school, and you have to go to different schools all throughout the area. And you have to spend so many hours at these different schools. So you go to the teacher's lounge, you're trying to fit in and learn things. And then I heard how the teachers talked, and I went, oh, this is not for me. I remember I was at this one school over in Louisville, and I'm at the teacher's lounge chit-chatting. And at one point, I'm just listening, right? They're talking about the high school kids like they were in high school. Do you know so-and-so is dating so-and-so? Did you see what she's wearing today? These are high schoolers. You're supposed to be their role model, and you're sitting talking like that about them? What? I lost complete respect. And it's like that everywhere you go. I mean, at its different schools. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. And basic investing. Oh man, all the ounces of gold and silver I could have stuck under $20 and under $500 an ounce if I wasn't busy blowing cash on crap, right? I am that way too, BK. I wish I was better with my time management and my money. I'm horrible with money. Adrian says, I agree. I mean, a lot of children do not know cursive. A lot of schools don't even teach cursive or even handwriting. Everything is on the computer. We still need the basics. Exactly. So I know I am a paper pen person. So when I'm doing my stuff ready for revelations or whatever I'm doing, I have to write it on paper. That's how I photo remember how things are, because my mind, I could take a picture of how it's written on the paper. But also, so I was getting everything ready for my Thursday revelations on Wednesday night, finishing up like my PowerPoint and everything. My computer decides to have a problem. I was so upset. If I didn't have everything written on paper and pen, I would have went into panic mode. And they just don't. So talking about cursive writing, I was managing a warehouse at the moment, and we had hired some 18-year-olds, and they have to sign their HR paperwork, right? That's normal. Sign, where do you, for your deposit, your direct deposits, or your tax forms. Nobody ever taught them how to sign their name. They graduated high school with good grades, didn't even know how to do a signature. That was my lesson for them. I taught them how to do their signature. At the moment, they could just print it. They're allowing them to print them at this point. But I said, okay, guys, and half an hour every day, you're going to learn how to do your signature until you get a signature, because that is your mark. You need your own signature. How do they get through school and not have their own signature? I don't understand. Don't they have to sign paperwork at school? I mean, I don't know. I was shocked. My regular phone keeps going off. I don't know what's going on. Oh. My granddaughter, she posted, oh, what do you call it? Posted a picture of all their cookies that they made last night and asked which cookie decorator was best, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, I wrote, they all were so good. And then I said, oh, by the way, do you need a taste tester? So she was laughing at my comments. I'm going to turn you guys back this way. I just think it's all so pretty. Isn't God amazing to give us such beautiful scenery this morning? Really puts you in a festive mood, right? This house that you see, the brown house that you see, it's for sale. I am living in the country. And it's not like we live in a great place. They want $300,000 for that house. And here, I know what the house looked like before they fixed it up. Oh, I have family coming. You're going to hear some kiddos, I think. No favorites. They all were good. Exactly. I learned a long time ago not to do favorites, right? Oh, the baby sees the snow. He came out to see the snow. I wonder if they'll build a snowman again today. They got to put up their tree yesterday, so perfect timing. What's your favorite part about winter? Do you have a favorite part? I don't know. The holidays are okay, but I don't know. The snow is so pretty. Oh, you're fine. I'm live, but it's okay. We're just chit-chatting.
Just grabbing some coffee. You wanted to play outside.
You might want to, can you get through? Okay. I messed up my porch. I got everything crowded out because the one chair was full of snow. So I moved it over and got a chair that didn't have any snow. $300,000. That house would be $600,000 in the market where I live. Really? Well, let me tell you. That house was, it's an older home. And it was starting to, the roof was to sag. And actually the front of the house looked different. It had a cute little porch on it. And they tore it off and just made the porch into like more of the front room, I guess. And so I know the house was kind of falling down. And they just did a few things. If the snow's on it right now, but you can still see where the roof is kind of curved. They didn't fix it quite right. But that's why I guess I feel that way too. And it's only on a half acre. I think that's all, because that yard is short. The house behind it is gorgeous, though. I should show you that house. But then, you know, the neighbor house is messy and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I think 150, or it might be worth $1 million, especially if it had a lot more than a half acre. Nope, it just has a half acre. That now there's a house that's smaller than that down the road that sold for $320, but it had almost 20 acres, I think. So that makes sense, right? But this lot, my other house only has a half acre, but it's shaped a little different. And it's worth 150, not even with it being gutted, which I did put a new floor. That cost me like $35,000 to put the new floor, sump pumps system and everything in. But yeah, the value of it, but it's kind of like more in a different type of area. It's up the road. I could walk there, but it's set up differently. But yeah, $300,000 for that house. I guess just because I know the history. You must be up north. Hey Kevin, how's it going? I am in Indiana. I don't know how north, but I'm by Louisville, Kentucky. I haven't watched the news to see. I looked at Facebook for a minute, and I guess everybody in the area, like the way that the path of the snow went, I think some of the neighboring counties only got 2 inches. Some of them got 6. I think I'm sticking at 4 to 5. If you look at my we are expecting more snow tomorrow. It's supposed to be like another 5 inches, I think. Isn't it crazy? Oh, all the snow is falling off the trees. I don't know if I can capture that or not. Of course, as soon as I move the camera, it stops. Ain't that how that works? We are getting more. We are, OG. How's it going? We are. We're supposed to snow all day tomorrow. I heard another 5 inches. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they're saying. I'm like, oh goodness. I had been walking around the yard to show all the pretty sights, and then I fell. So I'm kind of being more stationary. But oh yes, isn't it beautiful? The sun was shining a minute ago. But yep, I was walking around the yard trying to show all the beautiful sights, and I have a ramp went straight down. Try to get up, couldn't get up, just kept falling down the ramp. So I'm stationary now. You can see where I was sliding. It wasn't crazy. So I just think it's so pretty. My coffee did get cold though. I don't know. When I first started, there were some youngsters on here. We were talking about snow angels and snowball fights and snowmen. My goal for today was to go work, but there is a travel advisory out, so no work for me. And I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm thinking, besides hanging out here, maybe doing a movie day. What do you think?
It's covered in ice.
The baby's trying to play with the outside toys, but they're all covered. Let's see if I can. Everything, all the toys are covered in snow. He says, "Oh, fun." You're welcome. Snow, what? To be a kid again. I tried it when it snowed last time. I tried to get him and watch that movie Snow Days, but I guess I grabbed the older one or something. He didn't think that was very interesting. But please be safe. Movie day, board games. I know, right? That does sound so much fun. I don't have my oven really don't work in my camper because baking cookies sounds fun too. I wish the grandkids didn't have the synchronized e-learning. I'd go up there and bake cookies with them after they showed all those good cookies on Facebook. I want to go see their cookies. I told them I'd be a taste tester, but I guess they just thought it was funny. They didn't mean it. They didn't really want me to do that. Did you see Reese's post?
Yeah. I know, I was showing it Nirvana, and he's like, are those for us? I said,
no, not at all.
because I was telling him who made the cookies. I was showing him who made which one. Because, I mean, I could tell which one, between the ones that had the names on them and the ones that didn't have the names on them, I could tell who was whose. But I was showing him them, and he's like, did they make them for us?
They didn't make
I'm like, no, not for us.
All right, I'll be right back.
Go eat an icicle. Maybe. Oh, you're playing with icicles with that? Fun. It's cold out there on Mommy's feet.
Had to go in the house for a second. I've lost a glove somehow. I don't know. I do like being outside and enjoying the snow though. The sun was out a minute ago and made it nice and glistening. I'm gonna try to walk down the ramp again. Let's see if I can do it this time without hurting myself. You want to have a snowball fight?
Yeah, that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Fun snowball fights.
You hit people with a snowball.
You hit people with the snowballs.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get slammed by snowballs. Uh-oh. You got me. Oh no, I'm being hit by snowballs. It's so fun to have kids, how exciting they get with the snow. But I'm still being chased. Still being chased. You know, when you're little, it's like the cold don't bother you, the snow don't bother you. The older you get, the colder you get. It's like, no. I'm being chased by snowballs. Let's go this way. Come on, little snowball boy.
I did it. One more snowball at you.
You're still throwing snowballs at me. What? What the goodness gracious. Oh, the fence is in.
Yeah.
I wish it showed up on the phone like it does. I don't know if it shows really well. This is my backyard.
Put it right there.
Put it right there. Okay, he said we have to put the camera right there so he can hit me with a snowball. That was a trick. Burn that energy. That's
Yeah.
right. Real recess. Exactly. Real recess. Oh, honey, let Grandma help you. You're going to get your face wet. There we go. All right. He's
Yeah.
trying to move his hat with snow-covered
Yeah.
hands. You want to walk a little more? Let's go check out. We haven't got... The snow's not been touched out here.
Yeah.
Yeah? That could be a Prince holiday card. Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
Put it right there.
Make a snow angel for Grandma. Do you know how to do a snow angel?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have a snow angel. See, we have a snow angel happening. We know how to do that. All right, stand up. Let's see what it looked like. Oh, all right, we have an angel. It's like that fluffy snow. It's not sticking. It's not icy. That's the way I like it.
Grandma, I'm going to show you.
You want me to make a snow angel?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't have my gloves. I lost my gloves. I gotta find my other gloves so my hand won't get wet. I've lost it. I think when I fell, I lost it. Is he the one that sits on your lap when you're listening to my stories? Yes, he is. He loves Debbie Sue stories. And Keeping It Real Life, Charles, he likes Charles' videos too. And then OG Vault, he makes me watch, he goes live on Tuesdays. I was on his live. He's my brother. And he'll go, I want to watch him. I want to watch him. So we have to keep watching the same video over and over. And yeah, those are the three people that he likes to watch. Keep It Real Life, Simply Debbie Sue, and OG Vault. And it's so funny, like I'll have people's lives on and they'll say, hey, Grandma Moore. And so now it's like, oh, Grandma Moore, Grandma Moore. That's what he calls me now. Is so hilarious. But I had Debbie Sue playing, I had you playing your last update. And he's like, oh, that's our friend. So it's so sweet. I know her. She's our friend. Oh, no. Do you see that? I'm going to be attacked. Oh, no. Oh, the camera got attacked, not Grandma. I see. He wants me to put the camera down so he can attack me. I see how it goes. If I had my gloves, man, I get it right back at you. Oh, I have one glove. That's not fair. You have 2 gloves.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I got him back, guys. Oh, I love the snowsuit.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute? He knows when he gets to put that on, that he gets to go play out in the snow. So adorable. I miss those days, right? It's nice to have a little one. Well, this hand don't have a glove. This hand has a glove. Oh, let Grandma get that off your face. No snow on the face.
Yes.
No snow on the face because it'll make it really cold. I love Polar Express. Great movie. Has he seen? Oh. That went in my mouth. Have you seen Polar Express? Did you watch that movie yet? Yes. I know we started watching it, but I didn't know if you finished watching it without Grandma.
I finished watching it without you 2 days.
2 days ago you did? Okay, he said he watched it 2 days ago.
But it was dark.
BK says, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Oh, BK, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Kevin says, it snowed here Monday. It's melted already.
I can't see.
Uh-oh. Your little hat fell down.
That's not my hat.
Well, your little ear covers.
That's not
It
my
already
ear
melted.
covers.
It's supposed to be a...
That's my mommy's ear covers.
Oh, it's your mommy's ears covers. It goes by fast. It's like, enjoy it while you can. That's why I'm here, because I'm like, oh, gotta enjoy. Not in the face. Enjoy it.
But
Have a good day,
it's
BK.
yummy.
I'll be watching it probably this weekend.
Grandma,
Oh,
so
Polar
it's
Express.
yummy.
The snow is yummy, but it's cold. It's a fun one. Blessings. I have to go as well, Grandma. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful time with the grands. Thank you, Adrian. You have a wonderful day. I appreciate you being here and chatting with us. Oh, did y'all get to stay warm? Thank you, Miss Adrian. God bless you. Yes. I have to go have a snowball fight with the grands. Here it comes. Oh, he's attacking the phone now.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think? Is it time for me to get off the thing and play with you?
Yep.
See you soon. Have a good one, Adrian. All right. I guess I'm going to jump off here and play with this cutie pie. Thank you all for being part of the live today. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. And if it snows more, maybe I could go live while it's snowing. I was hoping I could go while it was snowing last night, but like I said, I went to sleep too soon. So if it starts snowing tomorrow, I'll come on and show you the snow. Have a good one. Thank you. God bless you.